Yo, what's goody with you all today? My name is Reiji VT, and today I want to talk about Vanguard. Also, I don't think we've met properly yet on here outside of haha funny poking videos. So hello to all of you on the YouTube space. Now, if you know me, you know that I absolutely love my TCGs. Although I admit for years I've only really ever stuck to Yu-Gi-Oh, which has always been my favorite card game of all of them. I've dabbled into a few of the others, mainly older ones like Duel Masters, Bakugan, and Pokemon. But Yu-Gi-Oh has been the one that captured me years ago, and I've just been playing it for years, and I am not slowing down. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for about 10 years now, and I'd say I'm in between casual and competitive. Like, I love and enjoy the game a lot from a casual standpoint, and that's the approach that I take whenever I introduce new players or whenever I begin teaching new players the game and how it works. And the anime was what drew me in many years ago with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. But I know enough about the competitive and the meta side of things to know what I'm doing with my deck. For years, I've played this game as well as touching a few other TCGs. Maybe not a whole heap, but I'm always for giving something a chance, maybe in the hopes that it'll surprise me. I played Magic, didn't really like it too much. Although that was years ago, I feel like my opinion might change if I were to try it again. Though not likely because it just doesn't fit my style. I don't know what it is about that art style. I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't fit my style. I'm sorry. And I've never actually had a proper game of Pokemon where I knew what I was doing. I own one Pokemon deck, which I got years ago, which I still have to this day. But I only ever played like 1 or 2 games properly with my sister, and we were both learning the game as kids. It was way too complicated for us to understand at the time, but maybe someday soon I'll get into it properly and start collecting. I've already started brushing up on just how the game works now and how to get into it. So yeah, maybe soon that can be something that I look at maybe in the future. But I gotta be careful with how much more popular the cards have become since the big Pokecard boom in like the last year or two. Along with the main 3 games, I've also played some older TCGs like Duel Masters, which I mentioned earlier when that was a thing, and Bakugan, if that counts, which will always be my first love. I want to talk more about this game specifically, maybe in the future, because it's the one that I have the biggest history with. But out of all of these games which I've played and tried here and there, there's always been one game that I noticed but never really paid much attention to until now, and that game is Vanguard. For years, Vanguard to me has always been that one card game that's kind of just there. It never really drew me in, but at the same time, I've never given it the time to show me what it's about until recently. It's only recently, while I've been in lockdown, that I've really started exploring what else is out there. I, like many, have been in lockdown for what feels like forever now. Yu-Gi-Oh has been my brain rot for a lot of it because about mid last year, I got back into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, and I've been picking up packs and sets where I can. I've been very on and off with picking up Yu-Gi-Oh packs and sets and stuff, but about last year is when I really started kind of like going in as I was rediscovering everything all over again. It's the first time I've bought any packs and boosters in years, and I forgot the feeling and the high of opening card packs. I decided to catch up on the anime with Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, which you should totally watch, by the way, because it's freaking amazing! Seriously, I'm not gonna stop screaming about it! And it's been great rediscovering the feeling of just opening packs and sets again. However, as I found myself returning to competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, I realized although a lot has changed, it's still generally the same thing. You have a few decks and archetypes that totally dominate the format, and it's hard to play anything else because you know you're gonna be running into a lot of the same thing. And the ban list and the OTKs happen so frequently still, and problematic cards, it can just all be kind of sometimes if you're on the competitive side of the game. Don't get me wrong, Yu-Gi-Oh is and always will be my favorite card game of all time, and I have a deep history and love for it. But sometimes I have to take a step back from it just to let it be for a bit. All of this, along with having more extra time than usual with lockdown, has made me really wonder what else is out there. And that's where Vanguard comes in. For years, Vanguard has just been another TCG to me. But I decided to start looking into it a little more and see what it's really about. And what I've found so far is a really cool card game I only wish I had noticed earlier. Now, I have to preface this by saying that I'm still a complete and total newbie to the game that's still finding out and discovering the game and everything behind it, so my knowledge is still limited at this time. Let's start with how the game works. The immediate thing for me was how the game is played and how it flows. Rather than having monsters, you have units. Every unit has a shield value and a power value. Me, being the duelist that I am, kinda just interpreted this as Vanguard's equivalent to attack and defense points, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! And rather than having levels or ranks, each unit has a grade. Grades are the level of strength of a card, essentially. There's also some cards that have special icons in the corner known as trigger units. And this to me is what makes Vanguard unique with its own mechanic. Trigger units can be called onto the field to battle, as well as have special effects that can be activated during battle when they're revealed for trigger checks. This to me is what makes the game interesting, as the game can get pretty crazy with all the different trigger effects that are there. Along with these, there are also order cards. Order cards, which essentially act like spell cards, which can be activated at different times. They can either be used in you or your opponent's turn. There is so much to this game that's so different from what I've been playing. From the layout of the field to the different phases and flow of battle. There's 3 phases: stand phase, ride phase, and battle phase. I'm not gonna go too into detail about these phases because, well, I'm still learning the ins and outs of things still. I also have to say that since I'm only about a full month and a bit into playing the game at the time of this video, I started playing with the most recent format of Vanguard, which is Overdress. Since it's the most recent format and it's a little easier for me to pick up and learn to play. I understand Vanguard has like 3 different formats or something, all which I will get to trying out too, but as a beginner, I was recommended to start with Overdress, so that's what I've been playing. I was able to pick up all of the, at the time, 5 starter decks and a 6th one which just released recently, as well as fortunate enough to find all 3, at the time, current sets of Overdress, sets 1, 2, and 3. So I've started off the collection pretty well so far. I haven't really opened a lot of my packs yet and haven't touched my booster boxes yet because I've been waiting for the best time to do so with everything that's been happening in my life, but I can't wait once I do and start experimenting with deck building in this game, because deck building is no joke one of my favorite pastimes. It's like setting yourself a mini project to accomplish. Seriously, there's so much to this game that I cannot wait to get deeper into. I started watching the anime, but rather than watching the Overdress anime like I should be because I heard it's absolutely killer right now, I started watching all the way from the beginning with the very first series, and I'm hoping to make my way through G afterwards and get to the Overdress anime. I don't know why, honestly, but I just like getting the full picture, even though I've already been told I really don't need to watch the original too much, and I should just get to Overdress already because it's so awesome. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm about 40 episodes in with the original series. I don't know how long it actually is though, but it's a good time so far. A little slow to get going, but so far so good. I love that it just highlights kids and people just playing a card game. They enter tourneys, they're at a card shop, they talk about new packs, they build decks and all of that, which is something that I wish Yu-Gi-Oh could do a little bit more, you know? Show that slice of life element and show these characters actually playing a game. I mean, I get that it's anime at the end of the day and there has to be some sort of stakes or something on the line, but a little look into things like deck building and trading would be really cool to see more often. So props to Vanguard for that. The card art. Oh my goodness, the card art! Can we talk about it for a sec? Though Vanguard has always been just that one TCG to me, one thing that I have always noticed and respected about it is the card artwork. these cards are insanely cool looking. While I still think that Yu-Gi-Oh has the coolest card art out of all of them because of how detailed some of the cards can be, I have to give huge props where it's due to Vanguard, because the card art and the aesthetic of the game is a big part of what drew me into the game. Absolutely love it. This is probably also a good time to mention the deck slash nation that I play and absolutely love, and that's Brantgate. When I was getting into Vanguard initially, and I was just flicking through like all the different like sort of like archetypes that are in the game, one that immediately caught my attention was the Dimension Police. Oh my gosh, police robots, yes. yes and yes. But in the overdress format, I play Brantgate, specifically Seraph Snow. I'm still learning all the different clans slash nations, but I was immediately pulled in by their aesthetic as well, and I was told that this is the closest I'm gonna get to Dimension Police in this format without actually playing Dimension Police. I love the law enforcement theme they have going on. It's like Bushiroad knew exactly how to get me. Hey you, Mr. Officer, we got something for you. Police waifus. You bastards, you got me! And lastly, I really want to highlight the community. The Vanguard community has been so welcoming and so nice to me with helping me learn the game and teaching me the background and history. I recently started going to my locals again for the first time in what feels like years to help improve at Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as discover other games, and the Vanguard community specifically has been great. Everyone, both in person and online, have been so good to me with introing me to the game, and to me, this is what it's all about. The first time I was learning Yu-Gi-Oh, nobody was there to help lend me a hand or anything like that. I had to teach myself all of that stuff, and let me tell you, Yu-Gi-Oh is not the easiest game to understand sometimes from a beginner's level, especially today, but that's a topic for another day. Overall, I've had a great time discovering and learning this game finally. I talk about a lot of TCG related stuff on my streams and about a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And discovering new games and reminiscing on old games with my chat is always such a cool thing. I also play a lot of fighting games as well. I also do a lot of art, which is where most of the chatting happens. So if that's your thing, do feel free to swing by and say hi. But with all of that being said, I thought it would be a cool time now to go ahead and open some of these packs that I was able to pick up while recording for this video. As I said before, I was very fortunate to be able to pick up all of the available start decks, as well as the 3 current boosters available, so I thought, why not? Let's do it! Keep in mind again that I'm still very new to this game and I'm still getting familiar with a lot of these cards, so if I pull anything worthwhile, I most likely won't know until later when I start looking at deck building. Anyways, let's go! Alright, first Vanguard box opening. This is so exciting! So I will be opening up one box of Genesis of the 5 Greats, which is set 1 of Vanguard Overdress. I do have all 5 of the start decks, but I mainly really want to upgrade from this box especially, but I mainly want to upgrade for my current start deck which I play, which is my Aurora Valkyries of start deck 5, so I'm really hoping to pull some support for this as well as most of the other ones, mainly this one. Now just a little intro to my playmat. Oh my gosh, this playmat is absolutely beautiful. I actually received this playmat for free at my locals the first time I entered to play Vanguard, and the community again was just really nice to me, and they were like, hey, just have this playmat on us, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So shout outs to my locals. Please do support your locals. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, but I really do mean it. So yeah, here we go. We've got one box of set 1, Genesis of the 5 Greats. I cannot wait to get into this. First Vanguard box opening. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break it already. What? I'm an idiot. I didn't take off the shrink wrapping first. Okay, here we go. Not the perfect box opening that we were looking for, but oh my gosh. That's right, all the Vanguard boxes have box toppers as well. But can I not get this right? Oh my goodness. This is a disaster of a box opening, and I apologize to all my my Vanguard friends watching this. I really didn't plan for that to happen. So we've got our box topper, which every booster box, I believe, for Vanguard Overdress comes with one of these. So we have the Vanguard Overdress. I'm not sure if this is a promo, but it's the Over Trigger type of card, which is really cool to see. I really like this. Why doesn't Yu-Gi-Oh have box toppers? What the heck? Okay, so I'm just gonna get straight into this. I am going to open. Look at how just looking at the size of these booster packs, I'm so sorry I keep trying to compare to like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, because that's my primary game, but this is just really different to see. I really like it. So here we go, first booster back, let's go. Okay, what do we got? I really want to pull for Brankgate, and I really want to pull some Orphis Gravidia cards. Oh, there we go. Routus. These are some names as well. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be separating them in piles of their separate clans. So I'm going to put Brankgate all the way over here because that's what we're looking for. And this is Dragon Empire, so that's going to go first over here. And then I believe this is for Keta Sanctuary. Yes. So the nations are listed down the bottom there. I really like this art. This is really cool. I'll put Keta Sanctuary right there. We got a Dark States card, which is really cool. So, okay, we're just organizing power. Oh, and there it is. Our first rare. Look at this. Look at that. That is really nicely done. I really like how they print these rare cards in Vanguard. It's really cool. Spiritual Body Condensation. I really like that. Our first Stoicheia card. I'm going to put that right there. And another one for Brankgate this time, which is really cool. Polar Cold Monster Drumler. I really like how they print their rares, and this is just rare too, so that's insane. Brankgate goes there. Keta Sanctuary. I'm gonna try and I don't want to zoom through these packs, but I don't want to extend the length of this video to be so long, because there's only one part of the video. So Brankgate cards over there, Sealed Path. So what I'm mainly looking for in this set is, I was told, oh, there's our rare for Dark States, which is really nice. I was told to, oh wait, oh my gosh, interrupted again. we got our first double rare, which is for Brankgate. Perfect. Detonation Mutant Bobble Mine. I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but this is really cool to see. This is a really nice looking holo. I really like that. But yeah, what I'm looking for from this set is mainly, I was told to try to find your perfect triggers and your perfect guards. Sorry, not perfect triggers, critical triggers first, and your perfect guards. So I'm really hoping we can pull a few of those, especially for Brankgate, because that is our nation of choice. So we've got Useful Recharger for Brankgate. We've got Steam Detective for Dark States. Tearful Malice for Stoicheia. I gotta be careful that I don't start messing up these piles over here. I really hope my camera is able to capture all this detail, by the way. We've got Keta Sanctuary, Cardinal Prima Navalim. I really want to build these Orphis Gravidia cards. And we got our rare for this pack, which is Fighting Dragon Gold Dog for Brankgate again. Oh my goodness, this is a beauty of a card. Oh my gosh. Cardinal Deus Orphist. Just as I was talking about building Orphist, here we are. This is so cool. Our first triple rare of the box. I believe the if I'm not mistaken, somebody please do correct me. I do believe we get 2 triple rares per box. I am not 100% sure, but we're gonna keep going through these. Dragon Empire. I haven't really been pulling any Dragon Empire cards. Surprisingly, I would like to play Dragon Empire, or check it out, Dragon Empire. Oh, there we go. We have Flinty Slasher. I really like this art, man. This is so cool. Rancer Chain for Stoicheia. Tier Square Sorceress for Keta Sanctuary. And there is our rare for Dark States. We've got Craw, You Insects. And I really like the flavor text that Vanguard cards have on here, which says, "Stand atop the stage, that is the battlefield. Even so, the weak cannot triumph." I love stuff like that, man. I really like stuff like that. It's so cool. And our second triple rare for Dark States, Master of Gravity Barrow Magnus. I really like that. That's so cool. I'm gonna be pulling left, right from each side. So I'm gonna go left and then I'm gonna go right in my booster box. My desk is about to be flooded with just wrappers and everything, because that's what usually tends to happen with these types of videos and like box opening things. Wait, I put that in the wrong. Oh no, never mind. Brandgate Electrode Monster Adapton. I gotta look out for the triggers and the cards that I need, especially. I don't want to just skim past them. This is a really nice looking card. We got a rare for Dark States again. Shadow Leak Magician. Again, I really love how they do these rares. Look at that. That is so pretty to look at. I really like that. And we've got Painkiller Angel for Keter Sanctuary. Now, like I said earlier, I won't know what's good until I actually start deck building. So this is more of like a first experience type of thing. And just getting the cards so that I can get my collection up, so that when I start deck building properly, when I start participating in like tournaments and stuff like that, I'll know exactly what I want to go for with now having the cards that I need. Dragon Empire over there, and another double rare for Dragon Empire, which is really nice. Yeah, I have set 2 and set 3 right beside me as well, so I will be opening that in the future as well, but I think I might be saving those for streams. So if you guys do would like to check that out, do feel free to swing by and say hi as always. I have all my links in my description. Plug. And we got Cardinal Fang Fovi for Brandgate for Orphist. I really like the Orphist cards. They remind me of like Warframes. I don't know why. They just remind me of like Warframes, because they've got that same sort of like alien robot style aesthetic, which I really am a big fan of. So that's a big reason of why I want to build Orphist. They look really cool. Plus they are a pretty powerful type of deck as well, from what I haven't been told from my Vanguard friend. Ooh, Burn Bright Pure Prayers. This card is absolute, like, look at the card art for this. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. My goodness, that is actually really pretty. Hydraulic Ram Dragon for Stoicheia. We've got Double Gun of Dust Storm for Dragon Empire, and we've got our rare for Brandgate again, as well as a triple rare for Brandgate. Oh my goodness, Aurora Battle Princess Agra Rouge. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to upgrade these start decks. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. Okay, let's keep it going. I am also planning on opening a lot more. Sorry, I'm planning on doing a lot more like unboxing streams as well, both streams and videos. At this point, I have so much sealed product that's just kind of been sitting like on my shelf for the longest time that I just haven't like sifted through at all. We've got Upward Acrobat Marjorie for Dark States as our double rare, which is really nice. Yeah, and especially now, since I'm not only buying stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh, which is my main game by the way, now I've got stuff for Vanguard, I've got stuff for Digimon, and I've got stuff for like other various TCGs, which I would really like to look at and look into. I really want to do some Pokemon stuff later down the line as well, but for now, I think we better slow down and just focus on what we have first. And this, oh my goodness, Grand Heavenly Sword Iden for Keter Sanctuary. It's funny, Keter, the start deck 3, I believe, for Keter Sanctuary was the first start deck that I ever bought, because that was the one that I really wanted to build. The aesthetic of the Sanctuary cards just really captures me. I'm a big fan of the whole like Heavenly Angel. Oh wait, that's a Brandgate card. Ooh, that's a Brandgate card. Whoops. Another Brandgate card over here. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of the Keter Sanctuary style and aesthetic. So that was the first art deck that I bought because I'm like, that looks really cool. I'm gonna play that. And we have our rare for Dragon Empire, which is I'm gonna butcher this. Drag Rider Olith. I probably butchered that a lot. And we have our first, what is this, double rare? double rare. I am so sorry. I am not well versed on the Vanguard card rarities just yet, the same way I am with Yu-Gi-Oh. But I do know this is a really good card, and this is a really good card that you want to get, especially for the Dark States cards. I was told this is definitely one that you want to pull, or if you don't pull it, make sure that you do pick it up later down the line. So I am very happy that we were able to pull it just now. We've got Hades, Dragon Deity of Resentment, Galma held. I have no idea. But this is our over trigger card. During your turn, all of your Vanguards get 10,000 attack. +1. I need to educate myself on the symbols until the end of the fight. My goodness, I am so happy we picked up one of these for this set. I really need to make sure that I sleeve these cards immediately after. I do have enough sleeves, but I am running out now that I do have to share my all my card sleeves between both Yu-Gi-Oh and Vanguard, because they're both the same size cards. They're both built very small size. So I've got to build around that. And we've got Sunlight Punishment for our Dragon Empire, which is really nice. Stoicheia, Keta Sanctuary, Rare for Brankgate, Grana Road Fartigar. That's how you pronounce it. I really like this. Oh my gosh, I need to build police deck like properly. I want to build a proper police deck using not only the start deck, but all these upgraded cards. I want to make a really killer police deck. And here we go. We're nearly through all of this. Hopefully this isn't taking its time. Hopefully I don't extend the video too much with all of this. But we've got our White Fang for Keta Sanctuary, Dark States, more Keta Sanctuary, Dream Nibbling for Stoicheia. We've got Drag Rider, the backs for Dragon Empire. My goodness, Vanguard is on something else with its naming. Ooh, yes, Cardinal Noid Cubicia. I am destroying these names today. For Brankgate, this is a really nice card. This is our critical for the Orphist, I believe. I think this is Orphist, or is this police deck? I'm not 100% sure. Again, guys, very big newbie to Vanguard. I will probably find out if I have gotten anything like really worthwhile and perfect for later, once I actually start like looking into stuff like deck building and stuff that I need. But I'm just really happy that I'm opening up and getting the collection up, which is really good. This is a really nice card. Another Drag Rider, Zafar. Really nice. Divine Sister Fasciata for Keta Sanctuary. Jeez, the names. And we have another double rare for Stoicheia. And I believe this is the last pack of right side. Am I correct? Yes, this is a final pack for the right side. Let's see if we can get the rest of the stuff that we might need for later. Deep Sonica for Dark States. We've got Divine Sister Pastelitos. Another Cardinal Fang Fovi for our Orphist deck that I really want to build for later. Dark States Uncanny Burning, which is really cool. And we've got our rare for Stoicheia, which is Grief, Despair, and Rejection. Oh boy, do those sound like some ooh, like some phases. Grief, Despair, and Rejection, bruh. The experience. Stealth Rogue of Strife, Fudo Maru for Dragon Empire. My goodness, I am so sorry. I sound like a broken record at this point, but the rares for this card game are so good. Look at that. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. We have our first and I think only SP for the box for Dragon Empire, Dragon Deity, King of Resurgence, Drag Veta. This card is such an eyeful, like, wow. I don't know how clearly it's coming through on the camera. I really hope you guys can see this, but this looks so cool. Oh my gosh. I gotta sleeve this. I gotta sleeve this. And it's textured too. You guys can't feel it, but like it's textured. Like feel that. Feel it. Feel it. It's like textured. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Bruh, it feels so nice. Oh my gosh, these textured cards are something else. I gotta make sure I sleeve that ASAP. I'm actually gonna like sleeve it like right now, just so I don't blunder later and completely forget. I am using my Ultra Pro deck sleeve size small for Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have been doing this the entire time, but I am gonna put you away nice and safely over there. And I believe this is the final pack for left side, if it would want to get out. This has been so cool. Oh my gosh, Vanguard is such a cool game. Vanguard is such a cool game. I believe this is a token. Yes, this is a token unit. I am really enjoying playing Vanguard, learning Vanguard so far. Big shout outs again to the Vanguard community, both in person and online. That has been just absolutely the absolute best to be. This card I definitely needed. I know I needed this card 100% for sure. I am very happy we got this in the final pack. Grapple External for Brankgate. During the battle, this unit attacks. During the battle, this unit attacks. If an opponent's card is imprisoned in your prison, this unit gets plus 5,000, which is really cool. And that is also our crit card as well. But yeah. Shout out to the Vanguard community. You guys have been absolutely amazing. This card is really nice. This card is really pretty. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying my time with the game so far. This game is amazing, and I'm so happy I finally got into it. And we got our rare for Dragon Empire, Penetrate Dragon Tribosh. And our final card is Selfish Engraver, which is our holo for Dark States. And that is pretty much gonna do it for our box. I believe I got some really good cards from this. I will not know later until I start deck building. Thank you so much again, guys. This has been really awesome. I cannot wait to do more stuff like this in the future. Yeah, play Vanguard, please. Anyways, I will catch you guys again very soon. And yeah, catch you guys around. Bye.